Hello student, today I will be discussing about chapter 15 our environment for class 10. So basically when we are talking about environment, so what we want to say, first thing, I know you are living in your room, you have created your own environment. There you have bed, table, chair, fan, rods, and in that environment you can adjust the temperature, also you can adjust the light intensity. But the environment what I will be going to discuss is the natural environment. Suppose you have visited some places like garden, some beach, or somewhere where you can able to see what are the different components, what are the different type of organism, like you can see bird, pets like dog, cat, and grasses, greenery is there. So the environment which I am going to discuss is that environment. So basically when we are going to discuss about environment, the first thing that come in our mind is the ecosystem. That is the structure and function unit of biosphere. So the basic definition of ecosystem is ecosystem refer to an area where all living organisms interact among themselves and also with the surrounding. In an ecosystem there are two components. First we are having abiotic component, the second is the biotic component. The abiotic component, that are non-living component, which are air, water, soil, pH, temperature. Now comes to the biotic component. All living organism is the come under the biotic component category. So now comes to the type of ecosystem. There are two type of ecosystem. First is the natural, the second is the artificial. The natural ecosystem is divided into two groups, the terrestrial one and the aquatic one. Terrestrial means the ecosystem that is present on the land. Aquatic means the ecosystem that is present in the water. So in terrestrial what we have? We have grassland, desert, forest. These are all natural ecosystem. Now comes to the aquatic. What we have? Ocean, lake, river, ponds. These come all in aquatic natural ecosystem. Now comes towards the artificial ecosystem, that is the man-made. That means the man have created some ecosystem similar to the natural ecosystem where all abiotic and biotic component interact among themselves. So in this terrestrial and aquatic, in terrestrial what we have? Garden, cropland, agricultural land. Now comes to the aquatic. You have seen aquarium in your home where small fishes are there, small stones are there, food you supply, water you change, some aeration will be there. So that is the aquatic man-made ecosystem. Now comes to the biotic component. When we are saying biotic, biotic means all living component comes under this category. We have producer, we have consumer, we have decomposer. Suppose you are creating your own environment, your own ecosystem. The first thing what you want, it's a producer, the producer that will make their own food. Plant are the main producer. They produce their own food through photosynthesis because plant has chlorophyll, and the food they prepared they will utilize themselves also and also give it to consumers. As the consumer, the name also suggests that these are the organisms that are dependent on producer for food and energy requirement. Then we have decomposers. Decomposers are very important. Suppose if there is no decomposer in this earth, what is going to happen? All these dead bodies of plant and animal will accumulate on the earth surface. So decomposers, we have bacteria and fungi that are able to degrade these organic components like plant and animal after their death, and they will degrade it and forms the nutrient. So now comes to the consumer. There are four different categories in which these consumers have been divided. The first we have herbivores. The example of herbivores is goat, cow, buffalo, and they eat only plants. Now comes to the carnivores. As the name suggests, they will feed on herbivores, in which examples are snake, lion, tiger. Then we have omnivores. In omnivores, the example is cockroach, human, ant. These are the organisms that depend on both that producer like the herbivore also and also plants also, because they can eat plant and also animals. Now comes to the parasites. These are a special category of consumers that will just interact with the host and utilize the nutrient from the host itself without killing it. So in parasite, what are the different example? We are having roundworms, tapeworms. These are present in intestine of a human being that is able to take the nutrient from the body and live their life. So now comes to the food chain and food web. So the name suggests food chain. We are talking about a single chain, single food chain. Matlab the energy will be transferring from producer to higher organism. Example what I want to give is like plant. Plant is eaten up by insect. Then insect is eaten up by frog, and then frog is eaten by snake. So this is a common example for food chain. It's a simple chain. It is not realistic, because when we are talking about an environment, there is not one single chain ki that plant will be eaten up by insect, that plant can be eaten up by goat, cow, buffalo. Anybody can eat that plant. So similarly, when we are talking about food web, it is an interconnected food chain. It is the more realistic model. It's a complex one, but it is realistic because in natural environment we find this only. Then for example, what I am trying to give, this plant is taken up by insect. It is also taken up by cow. It is also taken up by buffalo. This insect can be eaten by frog, and frog can be eaten by snake. Similarly, the cow can be eaten up by snake directly. Similarly, buffalo can be eaten up by snake directly. Then this snake can be eaten up by lion or tiger. So, or the cow can be eaten up by tiger. The buffalo can be eaten up by lion. So this is a complex structure, web-like structure. It's known as food web. So basically in this part, what you want to have is like, what is the difference between food chain and food web? The first thing, food chain is a simple way of transfer energy from one organism to another. For food web, it is an interconnected way of transferring energy from one organism to another organism. Food chain is a simple chain. When we are talking about food web, it's a complex interconnected system. Many food chain together combines and make food web. Now food chain is not realistic, like it is not a realistic model, and food web is a realistic model. The example I have gave you earlier is an example for food chain and food web. Thank you.